everybody, and welcome to Lena Mystic. Today's video is a message directly from the angels. What your angels need you to hear, what they want you to know. And I just want you all to go ahead and pick whichever group or groups that, you know, connect with you, connect with your soul, connect with your inner being and your intuition. Go ahead and take your time. If you need to pause this video, I definitely recommend that. If you just need to look deeply at the crystals, go ahead and look deeply at the crystals. Whichever number is maybe resonating with you, like if you've been thinking about the number 7 lately, you would pick the 7th group. Although there is no 7 group, I didn't want you guys to pick whichever group I say. So just pick whichever number resonates with you and just take a deep breath and make sure that you're calm and collected. Alright guys, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'll put this right here. Let's start with group 1. Let's see what you have, group 1. Alright, so give me a quick second just to look at the cards and deeply connect with them. Alright, so I'm definitely gathering a message for you. And your angels are telling you that sometimes you can often follow too much of what other people's input is telling you to do. And this could be a family tradition that you're trying to follow, or something you're just trying to make people proud. And that doesn't fully align with your divine purpose. So there is a creative divine purpose that you have. Yes, there is. And it is definitely something that you need to go more towards, rather than just trying to make someone proud. Maybe you're just going to college for certain classes that, you know, getting that degree in that particular field is going to make your parents proud, or is going to make your grandparents proud, or something like that. But there's definitely a bigger purpose that you have. And it's a divine purpose. It's a purpose that you signed your soul's contract for. And I feel that maybe you are not that happy in this following the tradition and following what other people are trying to get you to go towards. And you know, soon you're gonna have to make that decision. This is a decision that you're gonna have to make. Are you just going to serve others and not serve yourself at all, and your soul's purpose, which is big, which is going to help an infinite amount of people, which is going to leave a legacy? Or are you just going to do something and basically not live your soul's purpose? You need to be very cautious about that. And I also see that you have the power of manifestation. So you're probably pretty spiritual. And I don't know if maybe your family is not really down with the spiritual side or something like that. But this is a part of you. And I don't even know if you're in a relationship where they're like, hey, that's not a thing. Like, stop. But this manifestation, this spiritual side of you is a part of you. So you have to accept it, you have to love it, you have to cherish it so you don't lose it. It's such a beautiful gift, the power of manifestation. And with this unhappiness, because you're following everybody else's expectations of you, you're kind of attracting disappointment into your life. So start attracting more positivity, more light into your life. Tell yourself every day you are wonderful, you are making yourself proud, you are abundant, you are attracting greatness into your life, you deserve greatness, you deserve freedom. Tell yourself those things. And with this card, I also see that you are kind of resisting a part of you, and I feel like it's because you want to make everybody's so proud of you, and that's so unfair. Make yourself proud, because at the end of the day, when you're making yourself proud, it's not going to matter if everybody's proud of you. So make yourself proud and own your wisdom, okay? I see that there is a struggle, and this is just, it's like you're holding yourself down because you're allowing everybody else to put their input on you, and it's not fair at all. And this gift that you have will bring you abundance. It'll bring you joy. But the thing about where you are right now, it's kind of like this fake joy, this fake happiness. Like, you may be getting these rewards and stuff. Like, yeah, you're most honorable for this. And it's just not completely fulfilling you. It's like you're happy that you made people proud, but at the same time, you're like, there's something missing. And you may be saying that pretty often, like, or you may even be doing a whole bunch of activities or something so that you can feel more fulfilled, but it's just leaving you empty. And it's not bringing you any substance. And you have the ability to free yourself with the Hangman. You have this ability to no longer let anybody control what steps you're taking or what direction you're going in. And I see that once you own this power, you're going to be so powerful, you're going to be so strong, you're going to be in a position of influence for others. So definitely stop letting other people pick your fate for you, because your fate is within you, your fate is inside of you, and your angels, they need you to make this decision. And they want you to make the right decision, and the right decision is following this divine path for you. There is a divine path for you. So just allow yourself to follow that divine path, and your guides are with you, and they see this unfulfillment, and they're like, hey, go in the other direction. Look at the bird in this image. Look how she's looking down, and she has this power. She has all this stuff with her. She's a queen, okay? But she still feels down. She doesn't feel fulfilled. And it's because she's looking in the wrong direction. Look at how the spirit guide or the bird or the ancestor or something is like, look over there. Hey, look. Just, you're so spiritual too. And I see that. With the yellow in these cards, I see that you're very spiritual. Your aura may even be yellow. And with the purple, you probably have a strong intuition, but you're not really listening to it. And it's time to listen to your intuition. It's time to stop fighting this divine path and go towards this divine path. And let me pick some affirmation cards for you. Let me see what additional messages you need to receive. What you need to be telling yourself every day. Guides, angels, and those of light. Just pop out a card or a few cards for the person watching for this group. What do they need to know? Yes, so this message is definitely for you. The card that popped out first is I observe and reflect, and once again it's a bird, so I definitely feel like this could be an ancestor or a spirit guide really pushing you and saying, hey, wake up, open your eyes, there's a path for you, set out, highlighted, it's within you, it's literally something burning within you, like, hey, let me out, let me shine. So observe what you're doing for yourself and whether or not you're doing it for other people, because I definitely feel like you're just trying to make people proud. But your angels want to be proud too, okay? And you want to be proud of yourself too. So allow yourself to follow your true divine path. And this card is so ironic. I submit to my purpose. So there's definitely a purpose that you're kind of leaving behind you, and you're not taking it with you. So go ahead and take that purpose with you and just submit to this purpose. It's time for you, okay? And I see that you may be seeing 222 or 22, or maybe your birthday has a 2, or maybe you're a life path 2. And this tells me that your intuition is strong and that you need to have faith. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you. Comment and subscribe. Make sure that you like, and thank you so much again, and just follow your divine purpose. You're such a powerful person. The fact that you got the Temperance card tells me that you're very special. So make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. All right, and now we're moving to group 2. Let's see what your message is. Alright, just give me a second to really observe and reflect on these cards, to connect with your angels, to see your message. Okay, so this is actually a really great message. I see that you're a powerful person, but maybe you don't feel your power as much right now because you're carrying the weight of a lot right now. And this could be carrying the weight of a lot of stress from other people. Maybe you're an empath and you're just a little stressed out. And look at the horse in this image. The image is, the horse is like, hey, I'm carrying you so you can be strong, but please give me a break. I need a breather, okay? And I see that you definitely are a nurturer. You care so much for people, animals, and probably the earth. And sometimes this kind of bites you in the butt. I also see that you're pretty spiritual. And definitely an empath. I sense that you probably speak to people, you help people, and you're like a healer. You touch people and they're healed, and you love that about yourself. But there's a lot of healing that you need to do, a lot of movement towards yourself that you need to do. And this could possibly mean that you need some separation from people just temporarily until you figure out how to heal yourself. You can't really heal others. And with this card, I think that's the Four of Pentacles. Yes, the Four of Pentacles, you have to cherish yourself at this time. Take care of yourself at this time. You need a break. Like you're worn down, and it's leaving you kind of unhappy and unfulfilled at the end of the day, because you're like, yay, I'm so glad I helped that person, but you're still battling some inner things, and you could be helping these people sometimes to distract yourself from what you really need to deal with. So make sure that you're dealing with what you need to deal with and move towards your goals, okay? Move towards your goals and your aspirations. And I see that with the Six of Pentacles, your guides are going to be gifting you because you're healing all these people, but they also need you to heal yourself. It's like this person's being healed, but this person isn't, and it's like you're left in the dust or something. And you need to make sure that you're healing yourself, because you're a healer. So oftentimes a lot of people are not going to heal you. You're the healer. And like I said, I definitely see that your guides are going to be gifting you something, leaving you with rewards. And it's kind of your karma coming back to you. So in a way, sometimes your karma can be, you need to learn how to not give all of yourself to other people. And just be cautious about how much you're giving. I sense that you're giving a lot, and it does make you feel good, but it also doesn't. Like, it makes you feel good in that moment, and you don't regret it. But you're kind of left with nothing a lot of the time. And sometimes these people, you try to call on them, like, hey, I need help. I'm in a state of where I really need help. And those people are just like, okay, I'm sorry, but that's it. And it's like, I've helped these people so much, but where are they when I need them, when I call on them? And this is leaving you with stress, anxiety, and I sense probably some financial issues as well. But I see that you need to take your stuff and keep it. Keep it right now. Keep it. You're giving too much out. You need to learn how to say no. And just make this decision. Can you give all of that, or like, is it just too much? I sense that maybe there's a few people you've just given way too much to, and they're kind of using you at this point, and it's not fair. So take your stuff and keep it for now, and try to really decide whether or not you need to be giving this stuff out. You're such a great nurturer. It's such a great gift, but it's also a gift that can hurt you in the end, because you're left with nothing. And I see that during this time of retreat, during this time of self-focus, self-care, self-healing, you need to be driven. You need to be driven towards your goals. There's some great goals that you have, possibly healer goals that you have, but you need to take some time away and work on your goals, achieving your goals. And I see that when you make this decision to take some retreat away, that it's going to end up in a state of success. And you're probably going to be traveling, getting away from these people who are just asking for too much of you. It's almost like they're asking for, like, of you. Like, they're literally asking for all of you. And you need you for yourself too. And yeah, I definitely see some success coming from it. And I see that you have such great wisdom and intuition. Just learn to listen to it a little bit more. Don't carry too many people on your back anymore. Like, you should be able to be strong too. You shouldn't have to give all of your strength for others to be strong. It's not a really good mutual relationship. That's not a mutual relationship at all. And it's gonna bite you in the butt, unfortunately. With the Wheel of Fortune, if you keep giving everything, is going to bite you in the butt, and I have a feeling that it already has. So be very cautious about that. Let's go ahead and pick your affirmation cards. Let's see what affirmation cards you got. All right. Let's see another one. Let's see what else the angels have to tell you. Ooh. All right, that is a lot. So I'm gonna go ahead and read you all of these cards because I feel like if it popped out, it is a message for you. So I sense that there's probably a lot of chaos going on, and you're probably like, please, please give me the message I need to hear. Like, there could be a lot of stress and possibly anxiety coming from you, and we don't want that. Your angels don't want that either. We want you to be okay. We want you to go for your goals. And let's see. So the first card that popped out is I support my soul. So take care of yourself. It's very important to make sure you're taking care of yourself and your own needs. Like, the thing about a giver is you truly cannot give if you do not have. So make sure you have left for yourself. And let's see. Yeah, these cards are definitely making sense for you. All right. Woo. Let's see what. So, I am brave. Brave enough to say no. Okay? That's it pretty much. I am brave. I'm brave enough to go towards my goals. I am brave enough to say no to people who are truly not really in need. They're just kind of dependent on me. I am brave enough to just tell people, you know, you can do it, and I don't have to help you. Like, you have enough power to do this, and that goes hand in hand with I encourage others. So encourage others to complete their own goals. You do not have to do the work for them. That's not fair. Like, that's not fair at all for you, because you're left at the end of the day not being able to fulfill your soul's purpose because you're too busy helping everybody else fulfill theirs, and they're not even that grateful. So this card makes a lot of sense as well. It says I spread kindness. So I have a message coming in that you maybe feel like you're not kind enough, you're not doing enough, but you are. Tell yourself that you're spreading kindness, and spreading kindness doesn't mean you have to do somebody's job for them. It doesn't mean that you have to pay give them money, not really pay them, but give them money and financial support. You can still spread kindness by having faith in people and manifesting for them. They have riches. They don't need from anything, from anybody. They've got this. Like, spread that kindness, speak greatness into their life. That is just as good as sending money. Greatness is my right. You deserve greatness, okay? You do not have to give all your greatness out. You deserve it. I allow myself to let go. Let go of any control you're trying to have over everybody else's life so they can have the best life. They have to want the best life for them. And these 3 cards. So let's start with I am at peace. There is so much chaos going on. Just pray that you're at peace. Pray that you're patient. Pray that you're fulfilled, okay? There's so much going on. You need a break. You really do. You're such a great nurturer, but you need a break. Whew, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. All right. I celebrate my own song and I achieve my goals. It is time to go for your goals and be proud of yourself. I feel like maybe sometimes you help other people because you like the stuff they say after, like, girl, you're so smart, or boy, you're so smart, you're so loyal, blah, 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 whatever they say, and it makes you feel good. It like fulfills you almost, like, but it's kind of like a temporary high. And you need to be proud of yourself. You need to be saying those things to yourself. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am wise. I am following my intuition and letting it guide me. I am successful. I am a great person. Greatness is my right. All of these affirmations, I am at peace. I support my soul. Say those things to yourself. Celebrate your own abundance, your own greatness, your own success. You don't need anybody to tell you that you're successful. Why would you need that? And achieve the goals that you have set for yourself. Artistic goals, whatever they are. Achieve those goals. Don't let anybody tell you or stop you from doing what you want to do or what your goals are that are set out for yourself. And make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. And stop always saying yes. Say no for once. Alright, and we are moving on to group 3, Amethyst. Alright, just give me a second so I can observe and reflect on these cards to receive the most accurate message from the angels and what they have to say to you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start with the 3 of Pentacles. The angels are saying that this is definitely a time for great learning. Maybe you're in school, or maybe you're trying to get a promotion or something. It's just a time for learning, and maybe you're even getting more into spiritual awakening. It's time to learn more about whatever you're interested in, whatever has been ringing in your ear. Try to do more research, get more into just learning overall. And I see that this learning is going to bring you such great gifts, and gifts could mean, you know, financially or intelligence. It just could mean a plethora of things, and it's just going to be something that you'll be very grateful for, something that will bring you such great happiness. Definitely do sense some financial abundance coming to you. Actually, not some, a lot. And let's move on to the 3 of Wands. Lots of reflection and learning at this time. 3 of Wands and 3 of Pentacles. Lots of learning and reflection. And reflect on the things that you're grateful for. Be grateful for what's going on in your life. Even when you are in a struggle, be grateful because it's teaching you something. Realize that everything in your life is teaching you something. And this has a lot to do with learning. So make sure you're open to learning. And there's going to be such great wisdom coming to you as well. You're going to be so confident, and they want you to be confident. They want you to trust your inner self. They want you to trust them. They're leading and guiding you as well, and they want you to nourish your intelligence and your abilities and your wisdom overall and your intuition. And I sense that you might enjoy learning, that you may be the one to read the extra chapter. You may read books. You may write books. I don't know. But there is things that you like to learn. So continue that learning. And I see that it's time for you to stick up for yourself and start speaking up for yourself. Like, hey, you're doing me dirty. Whatever it is, you need to speak up for yourself. You have a strong throat chakra, but it may have a blockage. So make sure that you're speaking your mind and you're speaking your truth, because that is something that you're meant to do. And you could possibly be meant to be a motivational speaker or someone who heals people through speaking, something like that. And this definitely tells me that you have a lot of wisdom already, but there's never enough to learn. You can always learn something new, and they definitely want you to continue learning. Maybe continue school, whatever it is, continue it. It's going to bring you such great things. Be driven towards this learning. Be driven towards this goal that you have set in your mind, or that you've already set a path for. Be very driven towards it, and find the balance in your life as well. Maybe you work very hard and you just need to kind of find a balance between work and enjoying family, or work and chill time. And like I was saying, there's Pentacles and Cups cards galore. Yeah, it's literally like half and half. So there's like learning and getting this confidence and being driven towards your goals, sticking up for yourself, and then there's bam, abundance over here. And I'm loving this abundance. I see abundance for your family, abundance for yourself, and just overall abundance. Okay, this is so exciting. There's so much abundance coming to you, and it's going to make you happy and feel proud, because maybe the last few years you kind of been struggling. Like, it's been like penny pinching for the longest, but you're going to be fulfilled. So keep learning, keep exploring these lessons in your life, and be grateful. It's always important to be grateful, even though these things are not already here. I am grateful that I am a money magnet. I'm grateful that I'm attracting abundance. I'm grateful that I am rich inside and I'm getting them paychecks, okay? Be grateful for all of this stuff coming to you, and be grateful for what you've experienced, whether it was good or bad. Be grateful for the lessons that you've learned, and just be grateful. It's very important to remain grateful. Be grateful. Say, I'm grateful every morning. Tell your angels and guides that you are grateful. Even when you're struggling, that's what's important. And let's move on to your affirmation cards. Let's see what you got. Your angels and your guides are going to give me a message through these cards, something that you need to be telling yourself. I'm going to shuffle just a few more times because I feel like there's more of a message for you. Let's do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2. Let me do that again because that was a lot. Since these cards are flipped over, I'm going to leave those. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that was like pretty much all of the deck that popped out at first. Whew, so you got a lot. Alright, I'm loving the vibe already. You have no idea. This makes so much sense. I gotta put this card with this. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. So, I see that I express myself clearly goes completely hand in hand with this card, because it tells me that you do need to express yourself more clearly. And this could be to the universe. I want to attract this into my life. Or, hey, you're treating me dirty, like I don't like it. This is expressing yourself in any way. You have a strong throat chakra that needs to be unblocked. So go ahead and speak your mind. If somebody did something wrong to you, speak your mind about it, because it's not fair for people to do stuff like that, and then for you not telling them. That's not fair for you because it's blocking your throat chakra, and it's not fair for them either because they're going to keep being like that, and it's just going to attract negative things into their life, and that's not fair at all. So if you're not going to do it for yourself, do it for them at least. And with the Ace of Rods and I submit to my purpose, this tells me that your purpose is going to bring such great nourishment to you, such great happiness to you, such great joy and just growth to you. And I absolutely love that because you're so blessed. You have so many great blessings coming to you, and your angels want you to know that you're not alone. I do not stand alone. Remind yourself that every day. You don't have to, the phrase isn't suck up to someone, but like keep someone around just because they're the only person who's like, hey, you're doing a great job, but you're like giving to this person too, so that's probably why they may be saying those things. But tell yourself that you're great and know that your angels are proud of you. They're so very proud of you. I honor my body. Nourish your body with the proper foods. Give yourself what you need to have energy, and just take care of your mind, your body, and your spirit, and love your body. If there's flaws that you see every day, make sure you're looking at them as like beauty marks or just something that makes you different from other people. There's so many things to look at positively about your body. So just be grateful that you even have one, okay? And be grateful for the things that are beautiful, and then start to say what's beautiful about the things that you see as flaws. My karma is joy. Trust that you deserve happiness. Maybe you've been through a lot and it's been hectic, but it kind of maybe changed your mindset. You're like, this is just what I attract in my life. This is just how my life is. No, don't accept that. Tell yourself my karma is joy and that you deserve happiness. You deserve joy. You deserve a great life. You deserve blessings, so that you can stop blocking these blessings coming into your life. And with nature recharges me. Maybe you need to meditate outside, or maybe you just need to take a walk outside, or maybe you have been, you know, stuck in the house or stuck at school or work too often and not really allowing yourself to have some freedom from those places. So get out of your head and go outside and just have a break from everything. Let nature recharge you. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed you. And don't forget to comment below. Let me know how this reading went for you. And once again, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Moving on to group 4, malachite, such a beautiful crystal. Ooh. All right, all right. Let's put these together. Let me just look at these cards and observe and reflect them for a second. All right, so I want to go ahead and start off with the moon card, which tells me that your angels are probably sending you messages through your dreams. So listen very closely to them. If there's a past loved one that's been seeing you in your dream, most likely they're one of your angels or your guides as well. It's a message that I'm receiving. And I also see that you're an artist and that you see things kind of different from other people. You may not completely accept that. Like, you may be like thinking that everybody thinks in a similar way as you do, but that is not always the case. In fact, you have a very, very creative mind. Your mind just works differently. You may possibly be told you're an old soul as well. And you're a dreamer. You have these big dreams. And I see that these big dreams, if you go for them, they're going to bring you in a great new direction. And it's going to be fulfilling for you. It's going to be a lot of enjoyment. And I get a sense that you need to go towards that direction. And I also feel that your throat chakra is pretty strong. So speak your mind. You may be really great at motivational speaking or inspirational speaking, and people listen to you. So use that to your advantage. If you're a good speaker, you know, get a job where you can speak, or open a business where you could be a speaker. And I see that your guides are constantly bringing you blessings, and just be grateful for those. Even when you feel like you're struggling, they are bringing you blessings. So if you're struggling financially right now, just know that things are going to be okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Go in a new direction maybe. And that new direction will bring you more and more blessings as well, with these cards being side by side. And I see that these blessings are definitely going to be spiritual blessings as well. than just financial blessings. And I see that there's a rebirth going on with you. Maybe you've recently gotten very motivated, very driven lately, and you've just been trying to achieve a certain goal or something. Like you're basically awakening to your truest abilities and your higher self, and that's such a beautiful experience. Make sure you're listening to your intuition and your guides during this time. And I see that you have loyal support. That dog behind him, you know, dogs are so loyal. You have a loyal support spirit guide or angel around you majority of the time, if not all the time. And they're trying to push you in a new direction, in the direction that your heart is truly wanting you to go towards. Not what is not what you did because you're scared of the other option, but what you're scared of, what you're fearful of is the direction you need to be going in, and you already know what you're fearful of, the goal that you're fearful of going into. So go ahead and rebirth yourself, refresh yourself, and find that balance in your life of doing where your soul is leading you towards. I see that you may have recently gone through a heartbreak, maybe a loss of a family member, a loved one, or even a breakup or something. And once again, new experiences are needed. With the Fool and the Three of Swords, new experiences are needed. New directions are needed. So think about what you wanted to do but you haven't quite made time for, or you didn't think would be successful. Go for it. You have the Fool twice actually, which tells me new experiences are needed. You need to take a new direction. And you know what this new direction is. You do. You know. Whatever you're thinking, it's a yes. And let's go ahead and with the Page of Rods, great speaker. So if there's something you've been thinking like, hey, is this the direction I need to be going in? And it involves speaking, yes, that is the direction that you need to be going in. I've never seen the two Fool cards together, which is pretty awesome. I just shuffled two different tarot decks just in case a message needed to be heightened. So that's amazing that you got two Fool cards. Go in another direction and go in the direction of speaking. There is a speaking thing that you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be using your voice. Or not even just speaking. Maybe you want to be a singer and maybe you're scared to do it. Go ahead, do it. This is going to help you feel a lot of fulfillment. And I see that your guides are looking out for you. They're bringing great blessings to you. Just go ahead and try to fulfill your purpose. This has to do with your throat chakra, speaking, healing, singing, rapping, something like that. Go ahead in that direction. Writing. This is even writing because you're still using your throat chakra to write. And this direction is going to bring you such great abundance. And I see that right now you may be penny pinching, or you may be trying to save up for something because finances have gotten a little rough, but you are going to have some great finances coming to you. Learn more about this field of whatever speaking that you're going to be doing, singing, using your throat chakra. Learn more about the industry for that. Do a little bit more research, but continue to go for it. It's going to bring you such great wisdom, such great blessings into your life, and your angels just want to bless you, okay? And I see that what you may be doing right now that's bringing you money may not be making you happy. Not only is it not making you completely happy or fulfilled, like, you still have to penny pinch. So definitely go for this speaking job, this speaking career that you've been wanting to go for. And thank you so much for watching. Oh, actually, I have to do your affirmation cards. All right. This is the card that popped out. I celebrate my own soul. Go ahead for just trusting your intuition to go for what you've been wanting to go for, okay? And celebrate yourself. Celebrate the influence that you have on yourself. You don't need anybody else telling you that you're doing a great job because you already are, and your angels are actually telling you you're doing a great job. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Alright everyone, let's move on to group 5. Let's see what we got here for you all. give me a second. I'm going to truly observe and reflect on the messages that your angels are giving me so that I can give you a very accurate message. Alright, so I'm going to start off by talking about this card, the Nine of Rods or Nine of Wands, whatever you call it. So it's really important at this time that you protect yourself. If you've been hearing something like in your mind, or it's been ringing like, hey, maybe you can't trust this person, that person may need to you may kind of just need to free yourself from that person right now as they're going through their transition in their life into a better person, hopefully. And that definitely is a protection card. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Don't be too giving. Protect yourself. Protect what you have. I'm getting a lot of messages, actually. A lot of them. Yes, protect yourself. With the Queen of Swords, I also see that it's time for you to protect yourself as well. You have such great wisdom, and it's trying to lead you in the right direction. Protect yourself. Don't let anybody at work or at school or wherever you are at home kind of like use you, and don't let anybody push you. Don't let anybody don't make sure you're being treated the way that you deserve, and you deserve great treatment because you're intelligent, you're wise, you're giving, you're loving. Like, don't let anybody push you around, basically, because that's not gonna fly. Just don't let that fly. Okay, and let's go ahead with the Death card and the Tower card. There's a big transition going on in your life, a lot of shaking up. And this makes sense because of the planet's alignment currently right now. Don't worry about it because you have a lot of great gifts coming to you. This transition is here for you, and these people flushing out of your life, as in like no longer being friends with certain people or people just falling off at this time, is for a good reason. Not because they're trying to betray you, but they can't go on to this next phase with you into your life until they like higher their vibrations. So don't worry about it. And there's going to be a lot of transitionings going on with you in your life right now. Just accept those. Accept the change that's coming into your life. Embrace the change because it's bringing such great blessings. You're going to become such a more amazing person than you were before, and you were already amazing before, and that's a great gift. Make sure that you're going with the flow. This is definitely a card, Two of Pentacles, of just going with the flow and allowing the universe to guide you. Like, you see how she's walking on water? She's literally she's dancing on water. She's like, I am going with the flow and I'm enjoying it. So enjoy this change and embrace this change. Let this change happen in your life. I know it's a shaking up, but it's a good shaking up. It's going to lead you to better things. So try to be grateful for the lesson that you're learning at this time in your life. And know that with these two cards, they're pretty much the same card. They just have a different name. And your guides are here with you. They're trying to nurture you. They're here right beside you. Like, they're literally watching you. Look how she is watching her. She's proud of her. She's so proud of her, and she's just watching her, okay? Your guides are watching you. They're protecting you. They're trying to lead you into the right direction, into the right path, and they love you. They're so proud of you. You're such a great artist. You know how to turn even the most negative things into light, and that is such a beautiful gift. Keep doing that. Don't let anybody tell you you're too happy-go-lucky. Be happy and be as happy as you want to be. Be at a very high vibration as you deserve to be, because this is going to serve you as well. And once again, you're such a great artist. I don't know if you dance or something, or if dance gives you freedom, makes you feel free, but just enjoy yourself and enjoy your artistic abilities. I love that you're an artist. I don't know, you're definitely going with the flow. Like, try to go with the flow as much as possible with these two cards. Try to let your guides guide you to the direction that you're supposed to be going into. And I feel like you might kind of be following that direction, but it may be like an extracurricular or something on the side. But enhance your artistic abilities, because you're very artistic and you're just an amazing artist. So accept that you're a great artist. I don't know if you doubt that, but don't doubt it. Your ideas are so amazing. They're phenomenal. You're so talented. And your guides and angels, once again, are very proud of you. And they're communicating with you. They're loyal to you. And someone may be gifting you, like maybe investing in you, in your talent or something. And I see that your guides are also gifting you. So be grateful for all that you're attracting into your life. Once again, you're getting a gift. You're about to have a gift that's coming to you. And it's going to be for your artistic ability. So that's a beautiful blessing. I definitely see a lot of blessings with you. You have Cups and Pentacles cards. I definitely know that maybe a past loved one is watching over you, and they're one of your angels, and they're trying to protect you. And they're telling you to protect yourself as well. And they are protecting you. I feel like this card tells me that they're protecting you as well. So just know that. Be grateful for that. And trust it. There's a big transition going on in your life. I'm going to pick some affirmation cards as I talk. But a past loved one, if you're thinking of a past loved one, a mom, a grandma, grandparent or something, even a sibling maybe. I don't know if some of you have lost a sibling or a spouse. There's somebody definitely that passed away that is also protecting you. And this could just be an ancestor that you maybe didn't know. But you may feel somebody with you. So let's see what your cards are, what your affirmations are. So just go ahead and say these affirmations to yourself. They're going to make you feel even more fulfilled and bring more blessings into your life. It's a form of law of attraction and manifestation. So let's start off with, I hold myself sacred. So these gifts that you have, cherish them. Don't let anybody tell you that they're not good enough or that they're trash or something like that. Like, who cares what they have to say? They're probably just jealous anyway. But hold yourself sacred. Know that these gifts are sacred, that everybody doesn't have this exact gift that you have. Cherish it, cherish it. I live with eternal hope. Always have hope in yourself. Always have hope in the world. I see that you're just a smiley, bubbly, maybe happy person, or maybe you used to be like that, but people didn't quite accept it. Accept it for yourself. Live with that eternal hope. It's going to lighten your heart so much. I feel that you have such a light heart. And I stay focused and I submit to my purpose. So stay focused on your purpose. And maybe you've been making too much time for other things, other people or something. Stay focused to your purpose. Your purpose is going to take you there, I promise. And your angels and your guides, they promise too. It's going to take you there. It's going to make you feel more fulfilled. And thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. And I will definitely see you next time. Moving on to the last group, group 6. Pink rhodonite. It's such a cool crystal. I feel like you're probably a really cool person. Yep, you're a cool person. King of Cups. You're cool. Not only are you cool, but you are a hard worker. You are a learner. You are a protector. Yes, you make people feel comfort. All right. Alright, give me a second. I need to really look deeply into these cards to receive your message. Alright, so I'm getting quite a few messages from you guys. A lot of cards popped out for you as well. So some, like, everything is not going to be exactly for you, but it will resonate in a way. So with the Eight of Swords, I see that there is something that you need to free yourself from. Maybe a relationship, maybe a job, maybe somebody is holding you back, but you have the ability to free yourself. Some of you may be in a relationship where someone's not, like, they're not treating you well enough. You need to free yourself from that pain, unfortunately, and you need to You need to see that you have the power. Like, don't give that person so much power over you. It's time for you to free yourself. Don't give that job too much power over you. Like, hey, I need you to work this day, and that day, and now you're left with no days off. Like, no, that's not gonna work. Definitely stick up for yourself. Don't let your family even hold you back. Don't let your spouse hold you back. Like, nobody needs to be holding you back. You have the freedom to free yourself, and you may feel kind of stagnant or like held back or pushed back at this time. Free yourself. Do your thing. Like, you are an individual. You don't have to be binded to a specific person or anybody for that matter. And you need to be nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. I see that you probably take a lot of care for other people. And your angels and your guides want you to nurture your body as well. Take care of your body. Maybe try different eating habits or try exercising more. Oops. Yeah, I think that was definitely for you. With that flying out of my hand. Definitely take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Give yourself the best that you can. And once again, nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself. Take some time to meditate, get out into nature, and allow yourself to receive messages from your guides and your angels, because they're trying to give you a message. And you may have already heard this message, but maybe getting out and meditating for a little while will just help you to receive this message more clearly and more accurately. I see that you have a strong intuition as well. Listen to that intuition. Listen to it. And you need some time away. You need some time away to reflect. Maybe it's just been too much chaos. Maybe you've been doing all the work or something, and it's kind of stressing you out. And you have these blessings, but you can't quite notice them sometimes because it's so much chaos going on. And this is what the meditation or the yoga or something is just going to help you to realize. You're going to be more grateful for things, and you might find yourself complaining a lot, and that's because of the chaos that's going on. It's kind of like infecting your mind and just doing too much. I definitely see that you're a very, 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 very hard worker. You work very hard for others a lot of the time, and sometimes yourself. And I see that you're very driven, but sometimes you might not have, or you're very inspired, but sometimes you may not have the motivation to go for it because maybe you're taking care of kids or family or something like that. You don't really have time for yourself at the end of the day. And I see that by taking care of yourself, you're going to be taking care of these other people. Like, if you take care of yourself in a way, you're going to be teaching them how to take care of themselves as well. And I see little kids or something that you're inspiring, and they're looking up to you or something. And just be cautious about how you're treating yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you look at yourself, because they're watching that. And get more driven towards your goals. Work on those goals. Find more inspiration. Do something every day that makes you feel fulfilled. If you want to write a book, write a few sentences a day at least. Don't put it down every day and just look at it and be like, yeah, I don't have any inspiration. Write something. Every great idea comes from a smaller scale idea, or from something that a smaller scale thought or something like that, okay? So just make sure you're doing something every day, whether it's manifesting success. Do something every single day towards bettering yourself and being driven towards your goals. I definitely see family. Yes, yes, yes. Kids looking after or up to you, or younger siblings or something looking up to you and watching you. So be very cautious of how you're treating yourself. I also see that when you get more driven towards this goal and you start working more towards this goal, it's going to bring you such great success, and your family is going to be very proud of you, and you're also going to be able to help your family out if they've been struggling or anything. I see that you need to protect yourself, maybe which is ironic with the 10 of Cups, because you will be able to give to your family or something, but this could have a lot to do with people who don't live with you or people from afar. Like, You need to protect yourself from them and their negativity. You need to protect yourself from them and them constantly asking for stuff. You need to protect yourself. It's time to protect yourself because you're giving too much. And this could just mean you're giving too much energy. I see that people look at you like you're cool and they really like you and stuff. Like, I think this is such a cool card. I also see that when you start protecting yourself, you're going to be able to feel more relaxed, more at ease. You're going to feel more like yourself, finally. And I feel like for years you haven't quite figured out who that self is and who you completely are. But there's a lot you need to learn about yourself, a lot you need to reflect on about yourself. And I definitely see that you're a nurturer and you're constantly taking care of people. You constantly help people feel calm, and that is such an amazing thing. But you need to find the balance. You need to find a place where you are protecting yourself, pretty much, like just protecting yourself and making sure you're not giving out too much energy. Refresh yourself after speaking to someone who may be a little bit toxic or maybe a little bit too negative, because that negativity is rubbing off on you, and it's almost like you're that person now because you let that rub off on you. And I see that you're very artistic, so enhance your artistic painting abilities, writing abilities, drawing abilities, dancing abilities, whatever those artistic abilities are, artistic vision, whatever it is. Maybe you come up with great ideas. Enhance those ideas by practicing them daily. And I see that your guides and your angels are with you during that process, and they're trying to push you more towards it. So maybe you've been hearing a lot lately, hey, where's your artwork? Or hey, have you been doing this, from other people? And it's in a way your guides trying to say, hey, you can't really hear me right now, so I need you to listen to this person. I need you to follow these goals and these aspirations you have for yourself to bring you great success, and bring your family great success as well. Like, you're going to create a legacy when you do this. You're going to create a legacy, I see, because it has a lot to do with family. I'm seeing a lot of family cards over here. And with the Emperor, I see that you have the ability to create what you want to. Just go ahead and put the hard work in and freaking do it. It's time. It's time for you to do it. No more excuses. They don't want to hear any more excuses. Nobody wants to hear any more excuses. You don't even want to hear any more excuses. The more that you come up with excuses, the more you're incapable of doing it, because you're telling your body and you're telling these atoms in your body you can't do it. And nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear that they can't do it. If you don't want to hear that you can't do it from someone else, why the heck would you want to hear it from yourself? Don't tell yourself that. And with the world in his hand, you have the world in your hands. You have the ability to do what you want to do. Just make it happen. Be driven towards it. And be patient with yourself. No more excuses. And work on your root chakra. Maybe you have a root chakra imbalance where maybe a lot of people told you you're not capable of something, or someone who meant a lot to you told you you're not capable of something, and it kind of weighed very heavy on you. Who cares, okay? If you clearly you can do this, because your angels are telling you can do this. And your angels know more than anybody who is in this realm. So go ahead and follow your intuition and do this thing that you've been wanting to do. Nurture your body more. Take better care of your body. Love your body. Tell your body you love it and that you want to take better care of it, and that you are going to take better care of it. And nurture these artistic abilities that you have. And let's see what affirmations you have. Ooh. Alright guys, don't be doing too much. Don't be doing too much. I don't know what's going on in your life, but it seems like a little bit of chaos because all these cards keep popping out. So they're telling me that you need to be saying a whole lot of affirmations to yourself. You need to be speaking a lot more positivity to yourself, because you're probably really hard on yourself. And it's probably because you grew up with someone who was hard on you and wasn't really fair. But let's do these cards. I definitely want you to say as many positive affirmations a day, whether it is writing in ink, those affirmations, whether it is looking at yourself in the mirror. I have a sense that some of you may not even want to look at yourself, but just know that we all see you as beautiful. We do. We all see you as handsome. We all see you in a great light. So why should you be the one hating on yourself? You shouldn't. Wow. So this is literally what I've said to you in this reading. Let's start off with I encourage others. This isn't what I said in the reading, but I definitely have a feeling that your angels are telling you that you do encourage others and that you don't always have to be available to talk to them, because in a way they're draining you and you're not leaving time to work on your goals and to practice on your own acceptance of yourself. So encourage others and keep it moving. Hey guys, like, I'm doing something today. I know, like, I know that we talk every day or whatever, but like today I really just don't have time. Recharge yourself, okay? It's okay to recharge yourself. Know that you do encourage others. You do. We all see it. All right, so, whew. I am worthy of love. So if you feel like you are in a relationship, whether it be a job or with a person, know that you're worthy of love. You're worthy of better treatment. You're not worthy of people treating you like you're trash or telling you that you're trash or looking at you like you're trash. You're not worthy of that. You are worthy of love. Stop telling yourself that maybe you don't look good enough, so you don't deserve love, or whatever it is. You deserve love. You're a great person. You deserve better. And I don't know, I have a feeling that maybe a parent or somebody close to you that meant something to you put these negative thoughts into your head, and you kind of put them in a treasure box as if you want to keep them with you for the rest of your life. You need to work on that root chakra and let that crap go. They don't think that about you anymore. If they've some of them may have passed on already. They don't think that about you anymore. Your angels don't think that about you, and they know you. They know everything about you. So if your angels don't think that about you, you sure as hell shouldn't be thinking that about yourself, and nobody else should be thinking that about you as well. And I practice self-acceptance. Everything that you've been through, everything that you are, accept it. Love that about yourself, and if there's anything toxic, change it. Accept it, but change it. It's time to figure out who you want to be, and you decide who you are, okay? It's time for you to decide who you are. It's not for anybody else to decide who you are. It's time for you to decide that. You have the power. You literally have the world in your hands. Manifestation is probably very strong. You may have a line of witches in your family or something like that, but your manifestation is really strong. So if you're constantly negative self-talking yourself, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to be that trash that you said that you are. So don't do that. And I will always rise. You'll always rise. Whatever conflict you're going through, if you leave this job or if you leave this person, you're going to rise. It's going to be okay. Don't stick around just because it's security. Don't stick around because you don't want to disappoint anybody. Stick around because it's worth it and because they're treating you like you're worth it. I celebrate my own song. Be proud of yourself. Stop listening to these outer influences. Isn't that crazy? I said that earlier. I was like, maybe somebody was really hard on you. I don't know what it was, but you worked so hard. Celebrate your own success. Know that you're attracting success into your life. But if you keep trash talking yourself or letting other people trash talk you and you carrying that along in your baggage, then you're not going to succeed. Straight up, you're just not going to succeed because you're telling the universe you're not going to succeed. You're basically telling them, I don't want to succeed. And they're like, okay, I got you. And I achieved my goals. So tell yourself that you're achieving your goals. No more excuses, like I said earlier. Keep achieving these goals. Be great. And I love you. We all love you. Your angels love you. Seriously, please stop being so hard on yourself. You're so freaking talented. It's crazy how you can think negative about yourself with such great talent, such great wisdom. And I have a sense that you've probably been battling this for such a long time. It's time to let go. Time to let go. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I wish you the best. Make sure you're listening to your angels and guides, and go for that dream.